Mobilität ist nicht länger nur etwas für die Elite. Die Revolution hat begonnen. Der neue Citroen EC3 ab 23.300 €.
Neues von Ehrmann. Du hörst das Knistern, spürst die Vorfreude und schmeckst die Schokolade. Großer Genuss ist Grand Dessert von Ehrmann. Keiner macht mich mehr an.
Okay, welcome to day number 3 here in Sylt for the Citroen Windsurfing World Cup. Yes, we've had a bit of a day of waiting. The sun has been shining, but as we've seen throughout the day, the wind has been picking up, and actually it is looking like we might be going racing. I say might because things have changed. When they announced it, it was looking probably pretty good. The shore break was a bit too big early on to get the foils out, but as we've seen, the tide has dropped out, the waves have got less, and the wind didn't stay. So at the moment, we're sort of in between. So could we race? Could we not? We're about to find out. The go is at 5 o'clock, so you have to wait and see. Did you check the action yesterday? If you didn't, you need to see the highlights video on shore. Some gnarly conditions, some hard stuff, but we had a really good result in the end. So let's see the highlight video from yesterday. Welcome to day 2 here in Sylt for the Citroen Windsurfing World Cup. This is the opening day of action. We've just been told we're on for the waves, and we've just seen a big double forward loop. It's going to go off. It's looking pretty onshore though.
Slow it down, maybe. I'm a little misused. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? I don't really understand.
Oh, Victor Fernandez on the inside.
Morgan, how is it out there?
It's nice and onshore, but it's pretty windy on 4.5, 88, and moving around. So it should be pretty fun. It's like a tad starboard tack, which is fun. And no, it should be a good day.
Ain't nobody.
It's very fun for me. Yeah. Like, I wake up this early morning, I check the beach. It was so windy and it was so cold. And yeah, now waves getting bigger. I'm so excited.
I don't really understand what it is I'm trying to be. Killing myself to find. I don't really understand what it takes to dream. Have I lost my mind? Baby, I'm a little confused. Can you slow it down, maybe? I'm a little misused. Can you tell me?
This could be interesting from Riggs. Oh my God!
Oh.
No!
There ain't nobody gonna help me stand. There ain't nobody gonna let me in. There ain't nobody.
It was like 3 minutes. It's fucking stupid.
Nice move at the end though, Thomas.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I had 3 minutes to get 2 jumps, 2 waves, so.
But you did it. I think you're through.
I did it, but this is ridiculous.
minute 15 to go. And there's Kohlberg. Does he get the back? He does.
Did you just take down Julian, or was that me?
Yeah, I won my heat against Julian. He didn't sail a great heat, and I just put together a complete heat. Super tough conditions out there, but I think, yeah, for me, sailing at home is just super special. And I've competed here a couple of times in the German events where we like always have conditions like these. So I think I just know the spot a little bit by now. So yeah, just super happy to take him down.
Oh, there's the shot. It was big. It was big.
Mr. Paré back at the PWA comp. How is that?
Oh, it's pretty tough, honestly. Yeah.
You didn't make it look tough.
Did I not? Oh my God, I was having a hard time. But yeah, anyway, it's windy. I was on 4.7 and 92, but I was super powered up. So I might just change down boards, but the forecast says that it's going to drop, so that's why I opted for a bigger board.
Here we go, Shamgar, what's he got? Oh my God, is he all right?
You threw that heat, what is it like?
It's really challenging, difficult. Like I think the main thing is just to be mobile. I was on my 5.3 and my 92, which at least let me get around, but it's so hard. Like I didn't know whether to jump on port or starboard.
There we go, port tack, backy. So the wind is maybe gone a bit more onshore.
As long as you're by me.
So well done, you passed that heat, you're in the semi-final, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
And how is it out there?
Well, as I said before, it's not easy. These conditions are pretty hard. Onshore, I'm not used to this. I'm used to Pozo. But yeah, I'm super happy to pass again a heat, and let's see the next one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Lena next.
Bye-bye.
So you got through that heat, you're in the semi-final. How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels really nice. They're really difficult conditions. Pretty onshore, which is kind of nice because you can jump both ways, which suits you the best. But it's amazing to be out here, and it's really hard.
Got 1.25 for that wave, and back loop. She gets it.
I have no words.
You did really well, you smashed her.
Thank you very much. It's not easy, but this is amazing. I mean,
hey, well, look,
whoa.
you've got 10 minutes, get yourself sorted out.
Thank you.
Hey, Sarah Kita, you looked in command of those onshore conditions. Great waves, yeah, look good. How was it?
You know what? I've heard so many people come off the water pretty disappointed with their sailing, and someone told me, like, don't worry if you feel like you're having a shit heat, just do your best. And that kind of made me calm down, and I was just enjoying. It's like a bit groovy on the wave.
Okay, here comes the crowd. Sarah Kita, you stayed out after the semi-final. That was wise, and well done. You took the victory.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that was the smartest thing I could do because the heat before I was really struggling to get out. So after that, I just asked the jet ski guy, let me know who's in the final. So I stayed there, and yeah,
I think the heat against Seoul was the most important. We were both struggling to get out, and then we both made it. And I think we just both did about a forward and a wave ride, but I'm happy I just made it on top. Made all the difference.
Well done you. Congratulations again. Been a bit on and off. What's it like out there?
Yeah, it's very difficult. I was like on 5-3 and at times there's no wind. Sometimes it's just about planning, but it's always like that gamble. If you come in, you don't know if you're going to be able to get another jump, so it's like a chess match.
What gear are you on?
Well, in the beginning of my heat I had sort of wind, so I was on a 5.0 and 99 liter board. But then after my wave ride, I kind of struggled to get out. I think now from now on, I'll be on 5.7 and 105. It should be okay, I think.
And who have you got in the next round?
The next round, I have Antoine Martin, and I think for him being a bit lighter should be a challenging heat. So I'll try my best on the big gear, but it's gonna be a tough one.
You got through, man.
Woo! Holy crap, man. Ah, sérieux? Ah, les cons. They just fooled me, you know? Oh, yeah, man. Okay, it feels great.
Okay, Antoine, how is it right out there, about a mile out? What's it like?
It's quite difficult because you don't know where is actually the zone, you know, to windsurf. So I was pretty scared that they wouldn't see what I was doing out there. So.
Cramping, yeah.
Right, well done. You're in the final with Mark, it looks like. How is it?
Thank you. No, it's good. It's up and down, and yeah, just trying to pick the right gear and choose the right waves.
What did you choose when there was that squall coming? What did you go
I
with?
was on my 5.0 with a big board.
This is the young pretender. Final against Brasilio. Woo. That feels good. Well done, man. What a final.
Oh, man, super stoked. I can't believe it. You know, like I was second in Sylt here a few years ago. But yeah, you know, after the first on Tenerife and everything, this just feels unreal. Oh man, I can't believe it.
What a crazy day that was. Full results in the men and the women's wave. And that is throwing the world titles wide open. Marc Paré, is he in with a shot now? That injury, we thought he was out, but winning that single, it could be right back in. Sarah Keita, another one with a win here in Sylt. That would put her right back in that mix. We'll have to do the points up. But this is just a single elimination. We could still do a double this week, so those results are not final. But it is looking very ominous the way it is looking. Next call tomorrow at 10 o'clock for all fleets. It's looking like maybe slalom, maybe freestyle. Join us then. Okay, so there you go. That was the action from yesterday. Some crazy stuff, very onshore, but I think for me, the best guys and girls made the finals. I mean, Brasilio and Marc Paré were definitely standouts, and interesting to see them two going head to head in what was quite a long day at the office yesterday. That is how it looks today. So that is the first heat on the water. If we're going to start foil racing, obviously we've got Maciej Rakowski, we've got Bruno Martini, Jordi Vonk, Cedric Board, we got Schoberg, we got the young Everard, we got Tajima and Hessels. These would be all coming up in that first heat if we in fact get out for racing. Now, it was looking promising earlier. About an hour ago, the wind sort of picked up and we were thinking, oh, we're going to be on here. So obviously all the boats are out, all the boys are on the water, but the wind readings are pretty disappointing. I won't lie. They are pretty disappointing. I think I saw 4 to, what did I see? I'm just like 4 to 7 knots, 3 to 5 knots. It's not looking good. You know, we were all like, yeah, it's going to happen at the end of the day. But realistically, big cloud come over, and instead of the wind coming up, it kind of killed that wind. So it is not looking good at the moment. The one thing that is looking good, though, is the forecast for the next couple of days. This is looking good, and this is looking pretty interesting for the whole week. It is changing around a lot. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not a consistent forecast. We are in the middle of low pressures and stuff going on, but tomorrow looks like it's coming from the southeast, and it's building throughout the day, finishing with like probably gusts up to 30 knots of wind. Tuesday as well, it's looking very easterly on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is looking northeast. So we've got southeast Monday, easterly on Tuesday, and northeast on Wednesday. So that will be we'll be having action. Whether it will be foil action or whether it will be freestyle action, we don't know, but the next couple of days are looking very good. And then the late forecast for the sort of weekend coming looks like the waves could be back on, and it's looking very cross shore. Again, for me, that's too far away to talk about, but as you can see out there at the moment, this is not looking good. The wind has actually shut down a little bit now. Now, we do have to remember, when it's offshore here, you do need quite a chunk of wind to get the freestyle stuff going out, so they could be sailing quite far out. But the racing, we're definitely going to be seeing that in the next few days. It will be foil racing. There's no Slalom X here. That has finished for the year, so it will be foil racing. And that was kind of a little bit of a problem earlier with the shore break. It was difficult to get out when there was actually a bit more wind around. So yeah, that's how we're sitting at the moment. We're going to take some commercial breaks, but at the moment we are still on hold, so no action just yet. Okay, so we're still waiting for the official announcement of the 5 o'clock announcement. So as soon as we get that, I will bring you to it. They are setting the course, so there is a chance of racing. But while we're waiting, I think what we can do is have a look at the results from yesterday. So obviously we did the men's wave yesterday. Mark Paré was the winner. Marcilio Brown in second place. And then the runners-up final between Victor Fernandez and Antoine Martin. In the end, it was Victor that got third, and a fourth place for Antoine Martin. So Victor Fernandez having a solid year. Does that make him lead in the world rankings right now? Well, we don't quite know, because there is some confusion with the whole rankings, but hopefully that is all sorted very soon, and I will be telling you an update on that, of how it leaves us looking in going into Maui, because obviously this is the penultimate event of the Wave World Tour. There is one event after this, which will be Who Keeper in Maui. So very big, well, well, the people can make some big moves here. Marc Paré definitely, we kind of thought he was out. Is he still in the title race? Well, it's a long shot, but he has definitely put himself in the picture. You know, a win here, if we have a double elimination, he carries on with that win, it'll be some big points. He obviously have to then deliver in Maui. He won in Tenerife. In the women, Sarah Keita is definitely back in the game now. You know, Lena Erpenstein might have been able to secure that victory if she could have won here, but she obviously didn't. She was sitting in first place in the rankings. Sarah Keita, where was she in the rankings? She hadn't done the full tour, so yeah, she'd only done 2 events. So with a 10,000 point here, if she was to win here, she could really move up. And then we've got to talk, obviously, we've got the foil slalom. We've had 1 event so far in Fuerteventura. Daniel Benedetti was the winner there, so he's leading the world ranking. Second place, Pierre Mortafon. Third place was Enrico Marotti, and I think it was Matteo Iuchino in 4th place. So all these guys still in with a shout. No discard this year in the racing, in the foil slalom. So there's going to be Sylt, and then we've got 1 more event in Japan. So only 3 events on that foiling slalom tour, which means no discard. So any mess up here could be very costly. It's the same in the women. So we've got the women for the first time here in Sylt. Justine Lemaitre is leading after a win over in Fuerteventura. We've got Marion Mortafon in 2nd and Blanca Alabau in 3rd place. And I think Engelmann from Germany in 4th place. So again, any mess ups here, any big mess ups would cost maybe the world title. So Lemaitre, we had a chat with her earlier, actually, and I was like, do you feel the pressure? And she's like, well, no, not really. You know, I'm just going to we know we can't mess up. We just got to race, and we're kind of see how it goes going into Japan. And obviously Japan will be the last event of the year coming up in a month or so's time. So yeah, that is how it is sitting right now. How is it sitting here in Sylt? Well, with the conditions not looking good, the sailors have now been released for the day. Okay, so that is it. It sounds like we are finished for the day. I'll wait to hear in my ear what we're going to do. But it does look to me, looking at this update, that all the sailors have been released for the day. Oh, okay, so yeah, it is officially over. So there we go. That was a short and sweet one, wasn't it? Coming in, saying hello to you guys. But thanks for tuning in. Obviously, like I said before, the next 3 days, we will be seeing racing action, no doubt about it. Will we see some freestyle? Maybe. And you remember, the freestyle world title will be decided here in Sylt. The women's freestyle has already been decided. Sarah Keita is the champion for 2024. But the men's has not been decided. We've got Leonard Neubauer. He's definitely in with a shout. He won in Furta. We've got Bosson in 2nd, Yentel Kers in 3rd. You've got to think it's going to be between those 3 guys, because one of them will be in the top 3, and that could be the difference. And I've already seen Leonard Neubauer is on one side of the draw, and Bosson and Yentel Kers is on the other side of the draw. So it could be very, very interesting. So there we go. That is it for day number 3. Join us for day number 4. We're going to have wind. What discipline will it be? You'll have to tune in to find out.
Yeah, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with them, take a jump around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with them.
Everything should end and begin at sunrise. And in between, there should be the sea, the food, the people, the music, the wind, love, and pleasure. I'm 42 years old, and this is my first sunrise. There 1,000 reasons to come to Punta Cana to watch this sunrise and 999 more. Taste the paradise. Taste Punta Cana.